Arsenal has huge interest in Xavi Simons. You know Xavi Simons very well. 20-year-old Dutch international. He's on loan to RB Leipzig, and it's PSG that went ahead to loan him that side. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name. You can as well call me Aradi, right? And we're here to obviously bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and we want to say close to 200 likes smashed on this video. Looks like it's the second one of the day. There's been a very huge gap ever since we recorded the first video, but we're here to bring you another set of news coming in through from your favorite teams. Jordan Henderson looks like has gone ahead to reach an agreement to terminate his contract down in Saudi Arabia, and he's progressing to obviously look for another team to play for. And lastly, we are gonna talk about a very important issue of Xavi. Xavi looks like he is still in control of the dressing room, though rumors have always made rounds. All have been bubbling around Barcelona that he might have gone ahead to lose control of the dressing room, and players might have gone ahead to turn against him. So thank you very much for obviously watching in through. And Morocco has gone ahead to score their first goal here, and it has been a free kick coming in from Hakimi Ziyech. It's a very good free kick, and the goalkeeper tried to fist it back into play, and unfortunately it landed into the vicinity of a player of Morocco and tapped that ball into the back of the net. And it's just the first half. When this game of football really ends, we'll come back here and obviously let you know exactly how it was gonna hate to end. Now let's start it off with Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons has been linked to Arsenal, and it's Sports Build coming in from Germany, linking him to the side of Arsenal. And he says Arsenal are in the picture to sign Paris Saint-Germain's talent, that is Xavi Simons, in the summer if his loan deal at RB Leipzig is not extended. Now, all of the words in this statement are really okay to Arsenal fans, but the problem is the word in the summer. I know Arsenal fans that are really very passionate about their team. They want to see to it that Arsenal makes a very huge move for player into this winter transfer window, and I think they're right. If Arsenal could get Xavi Simons into the winter transfer window, would have been one of the best signings, because he has a lot to offer, and he plays well as a right winger. He also plays well as a left winger, and I've always told you that Saka needs to get a competitor, and if Xavi Simons brought in at Arsenal, I think it could be the best competitor for Bukayo Saka, because he has a lot to add to the game. When you look at his skill set, it's better than that of Bukayo Saka, and I tell you what, this lad is more talented than Saka. If at all you've gone ahead to see him play, he's more talented than Bukayo Saka, and he has a lot to offer to the game. Every time he runs off the right, he really makes those inversions into the half spaces. He's not a player who plays a lot onto the line like you've gone ahead to see Bukayo Saka and Martinelli do. He's a different kind of player. He really leaves space for the right back to obviously occupy that touch line, and he continues to obviously narrow inside the pitch. So if you're looking in for a midfielder that is really young, he's aged 20 years of age, and you want to see it that Arsenal really gets themselves where they deserve to be, this should come in this winter transfer window. But is it gonna be possible? I'm really a huge doubt, because even PSG might be wanting to obviously take this player back, but the player looks like he has gone ahead to make a decision that he's not gonna want to return at PSG, as things are not going on well as planned. But Xavi Simons is really talented, and the summer move, I think Arsenal are going to be having a lot of money to spend, by the way, during this summer transfer window. That is it, because they've been playing the Champions League, they're earning a lot of money, you get, and it's gonna really help them go for players like these. And trust me, either in the January transfer window or the summer transfer window, Arsenal will have to get a player who plays onto the right attacking side of the midfield or right forward where Bukayo Saka plays. And Xavi Simons is the answer. You know, there is Pedro Neto. I like him, but Pedro Neto is an injury-prone player. And I think the right candidate to come in through and obviously give Arsenal a different diversion altogether onto the right forward is Xavi Simons. Almost in the same age bracket like Saka, because Saka is 22, Xavi Simons is 20, and Simons really went ahead to humiliate Arsenal last season when Arsenal was playing in the group stages of the UEFA Europa League, and you saw how he really engineered that 2-0 loss of Arsenal in Netherlands. He was really on fire, and I think he was one of the people that went ahead to obviously get Arsenal a goal. Not so? So it was really one of those moments that was really very catching that I went ahead to notice in there. And he has gone ahead to play 17 games for RB Leipzig, 4 goals and 7 assists. Here out the assists, 4 goals and 7 assists. That is the lad. And if you know what we've been talking about, the selfishness of Bukayo Saka and Martinelli costing Arsenal games, and if at all you are to really rectify that problem, the best solution is get in a player like Xavi Simons, who can obviously get you assists in almost every game he obviously puts up onto his presidency. In the Champions League, he has played 6 games, he has 2 goals and 2 assists. So he's having 6 goals and 9 assists this season in 23 games. And it shows you that Arteta was spot on when he obviously went for him, because he's a different talent altogether that we've all gone ahead to accept. And I think Arsenal are going to face a lot of competition from other teams. It's not going to be him alone. It's going to be a lot of teams that are interested in this lad, and we'll wait and see who is going to win the race. But Xavi Simons ticks all the boxes for the right player that Mikel Arteta wants as a right attacking midfielder. He can also play as a left attacking midfielder, and it depends on how Arteta wants to play him. Super talented, and he's loved. And to show you that he's really good, he's into the starting 11 of the Dutch national team. He's going to be sensational at the Euros, and if you're going to enjoy the Euros, this is the right guy to keep an eye on if at all you would love to see him play for the side of a team that you support. So that's what we've gone ahead to get from the build, confirming to us that Arsenal are interested into Xavi Simons, but I know most Arsenal fans would love to see to it that they get in Xavi Simons right about now during the winter transfer window, not during the summer transfer window as stated by the build. So after that, let's go to a story of the former Liverpool captain. I've told you that he was pushing to obviously leave the side of Etiffaq or Etihad, but finally, David Austin has gone ahead to obviously break the story that Jordan Henderson has reached agreement with Etiffaq to leave Saudi Arabia. Club 33 years old, and Etiffaq in process of finalizing contract termination. Henderson has agreed in principle to join Ajax. Now details/paperwork. So Jordan Henderson has finally found his next place to play for, and he's going to play for none other than Ajax. I think Ajax is a little bit below the belt, because I think there are other teams that could have gone ahead to take him on a free. I think in the La Liga, there are teams that could have gone ahead to take him. I think even Barcelona would have gone ahead to cater for his services. Then, which other team? Juventus. There are teams in Italy that would have gone ahead to see to it that they take him to play for them. But if at all he has decided to go to Ajax, I'm smelling something. And what am I smelling? He might have been promised to be a coach player, or maybe turn into a coach at Ajax, because amongst all teams that would have gone ahead to go in for him, because it's just 6 months of him not playing into the Premier League, meaning that he's not yet off as it's being rumored. He could have gone ahead to make a return in the Premier League to play for any team, though I know Liverpool couldn't have gone ahead to obviously welcome him. So it comes to my understanding that this lad, that is Jordan Henderson, is trying to venture a career into management, and he believes that Ajax is the best side to obviously groom him into that. And I won't be shocked if at all you are told that he is pursuing a management course, because going to Ajax at that age and really living out that money that you've been earning in Saudi Arabia, not even a season made ever since you obviously went ahead to play there, it's really very, 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 very calling, and it has a huge message it's sending, meaning that he has gone ahead to make a decision about his future. And maybe even his family might not be okay with what is happening down in Saudi Arabia, the environment there, the children, the schools they go to. So he has gone ahead to make a decision that I should leave and go to play for the side of Ajax. Ajax is really struggling, but they're trying to obviously get back into form. So we want to wait and see where that is going to take the side of Ajax. And even the Euros, around the corner, obviously has to get in a team that can easily see him make it to the Euro squad. Now, lastly, let's talk about Xavi, the manager of Barcelona. This time, this is Xavi Hernandez. It's not Xavi Simons. A source from ESPN has told us that a source close to Xavi insists the coach's feelings is that the players are still with him, while acknowledging there is always a possibility someone is unhappy within a 20-player squad. So sorry about that. This has gone ahead to emerge ever since Barcelona was humiliated down in Saudi Arabia by Real Madrid by 4-1, and it looked like Xavi's job was on the line. And we all know that he's loved by Laporte, and he needs to obviously turn around things. I told you in the previous video when I was talking about Xavi that all he needs to do is simple. First and foremost, knock out which team are they playing? There is a team they are playing. I've forgotten the team they're playing, the Champions League. Knock it out, go to the round of 8, keep yourself into the title race, make sure that you reduce that point gap between you, that is Barcelona, and the side of Real Madrid, because there is a 7 gap difference. So they need to obviously close down that, and if at all he does that, I think his job will be safe. So your thoughts onto Xavi Simons to Arsenal are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Xavi, the manager of Barcelona, saying that he has not gone ahead to lose the dressing room? And lastly, Jordan Henderson going to Ajax after terminating his contract with the side of Etiffaq in Saudi Arabia. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Barakallahu fikum to the Muslims.